Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. They'll be talking some Trojan basketball, and my guest knows a thing or two about Trojan basketball, head coach Phil Cunningham. Phil, thanks for joining me here today.
Glad to be here, Aaron. Appreciate you having me.
And the new head coach for Trojan basketball. First of all, how has the adjustment been made to coming to Troy?
Well, it's been a whirlwind. It's all been fast and furious, but it's been a good one. We've hit the ground running and been very busy, but it's been a very easy transition. I'm a small town Southern guy, so just being in a small town like this is I'm fine with this, and it's not been, that's been a minimal adjustment. But from a basketball standpoint, just the fact that Trojan Arena, I mean, inheriting a facility like that and how it affects recruiting, and just every day coming to work in a place like that, that's made the transition so much easier.
And so one of the big questions that a lot of fans out there are probably asking that have been used to Don Maestri for an entire generation is how are things going to change under your guidance here at the university?
Well, I have a pretty good feel for Coach Maestri and how he and his staff played, and just because playing them in the past and seeing their program and being so close, where I was at Mississippi State and we played them several times. So they were always a very capable offensive team, high scoring. They would change it up defensively. So he was like a lot of coaches. The better players he had, the better coach he was. When they really recruited well, they finished high in the standings. And our goal is to recruit well. And to really be consistent and try to maybe recruit some more high school players than maybe the old staff had recruited. But we want to be up tempo like they were. We want to be an exciting style of basketball, and we want to be a hard-nosed man-to-man defensive team. But we understand it's all about recruiting too, and we've really got to hit that ground running hard and get some things done in recruiting and try to get the talent in here to compete at the highest level in this conference.
And of course, with your style, your coaching style, with the players that you already had when you came in here, was that an easy adjustment to make to your coaching style, the players that are already in the system?
It really has. It has been an easy transition because Coach Maestri and his staff, they recruited guys who could score. They were long and athletic, and that's the kind of guys we like. We want to have those post players who maybe not be the strongest guys in there, but maybe they're long and lean and they're athletic and they can move, because that's what the game of basketball has become, more of a up-tempo, finesse type game. Big guys have to be able to play away from the basket some. And so the guys we inherited, they fit our style, particularly offensively, the way we want to play.
And of course, for you, I guess you talked about your coaching style a little bit. What's your philosophy, your desire, your goals for this program?
Well, there are three things that we talk to our team about a lot that we want to be day in and day out, year after year. We want to, number one, we want to be the most together team in the country. We want a bunch of guys who are unselfish and not concerned about me, but more concerned about the team. That's first and foremost. It's all about the team, and let's be the most together team in the country. Number two, we want to be competitive. And when you talk about being competitive, that hits a lot of areas. I mean, that's mental and physical toughness, and that means every day that no matter what we're doing, whether it's a practice, we have a drill, we want guys who want to compete and want to win, and we want to try and establish just a really competitive nature amongst our team. And thirdly, we always want to be a skilled team, and we want to be skilled offensively. Whether you're a guard or a big guy, we want you to be able to be skilled. We want you to be able to shoot the ball. We want you to be able to pass the ball. We want you to be able to dribble it. Make decisions, that not just dictated decisions from the coaching staff, but make decisions on your own, make plays, be playmakers. In the same way defensively, we want you to be a smart, skilled player on defense.
And of course, the short-term goals there, particularly for the team, but what about your long-term goals for this program? Where do you hope to see things going maybe beyond this season?
Well, long-term, we want to be competitive year in and year out in the Sun Belt and competing for a championship year in, year out. And the key to that is recruiting. If you're going to be consistently playing for championships and consistently be one of those teams who, is in the top 2 or 3 preseason and has a chance to win the league year in and year out, you've got to recruit well. And you can't take days off in recruiting, and you can't have bad years in recruiting. And that's all about work ethic. And it's on us as a coaching staff to bring it every day. And I keep going back to the word consistent. We've got to be consistent in recruiting and get things done.
And of course, folks get a chance to see that coming up pretty soon here, a chance to see the Phil Cunningham era begin in Trojan Arena and see hopefully some big wins home and away. But good luck with the season. I want to thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you, Aaron.